Hello, friends. How's it going? So excited for today. Excited to be talking to Avery today. I haven't seen him in a bit, and I'm excited to talk to all of you. Happy Wednesday. I hope your week is going well, and we're getting some deals in. How many contracts have you got signed this week? I'd love to hear. Also, if you're brand new to DealMachine, please comment with your name and where you're from. This is also, I find, to be a really great networking time for people to get on and figure out where everyone's from so that you guys can connect, maybe JV, maybe join local RIAs if you don't know about anything. So please tell me who you are, where you're from. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah, I want to just say hi and see how everyone's doing. What's new and exciting this week? What's going on? Hello, Tom. Good to see you. Good to see you, friend. Also super exciting. I just noticed, if you weren't on the live last time, that actually you can now import your phone numbers and why can I not think? Phone numbers and other email addresses if you were to have that information. So you can actually put that all into DealMachine. We got Chris here. Hey, Chris. So good to see you, friend. Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this and subscribe if you're on the YouTube channel. Hey, we got St. Louis in the building. Well, I'm about to add another St. Louis man here. What is up, friend?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy that you're here. It's been a minute.
Chris, what's up, man?
Do we know Chris? Do you know Chris Monroe?
Yeah, I know Chris personally, man. That's a good friend of mine, man. He's a good guy.
I love it. Okay, so I'm so happy you're on here. It's been a minute. First of all, how are things going?
Things are going good. How things going with you and the rest of the family?
They're going well. We're staying busy, which is so very thankful. But working from home, so figuring out new setups for things and everything like that. It looks like it's a pretty nice day in STL.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool for the past couple of days. You know, it rained a little bit yesterday morning, but it's fine. No humidity, nothing too extreme.
Cannot complain if there's no humidity.
Right. Tell me about it, man. I don't miss it at all.
Okay, I have to personally congratulate you again on being on Wholesaling Inc.'s podcast. I flipped out and I listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Avery. It's my man, Avery.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I was very honored as well as being here too.
So things have been keeping pretty busy then since then, still rolling.
Yeah, as long as I've been keeping my marketing consistent and everything, yeah, the deals have been coming in. Well, not really want to say the deals, but me adding value to people's lives have definitely been consistent.
Okay, well, I kind of want to just dive into your story because hearing it I've already heard so many stories before, but I was not expecting that when I was listening to the podcast. So as I'm talking about it before it's even been told. So can you tell us about this deal that I kind of wanted to feature with you today?
Yeah, so I had done some direct marketing, some direct mail in a specific area, and a lady had reached out to me and she said, I got one of your cards and I held on to it for a while, but it's still at more than the rest. So I had it on my refrigerator. So I decided to give you a call because I'm ready to sell. So immediately, I got my pen and a piece of paper, and I asked her, just pretty much the general area where the house was at and the address, so I can look it up on my computer as I'm talking to her. So as I looked up the address, I really wasn't worried about the ARV or anything like that. I just wanted to know exactly what her motivation was, why she wanted to sell. Was there a specific place or something that she had to be at a specific time? And she told me she had to move to Arkansas. She's never sold a house before. She's been in a house for 16 years. And then, I just pretty much kept quiet and held her feet to the fire.
So what, I love that. Okay, so this is why I wanted to have you on, because I just love that you didn't even look at the ARV. You were just wondering about her motivation and how you could help her. And so why was she needing to move so quickly? Like,
She has a special needs child, so they were enrolling in a different schooling program down south. So she had to be there at a specific amount of time. So this is in the middle of June, so she had to be there by August, no matter what. So she really didn't want to list on the MLS because she's never done it before, for one, and then for two, she didn't know how long it was going to take for somebody to close.
yeah.
So in reference to that, I just said, let's just come over and take a look at the property and see what kind of, of value I can add to you because I don't even know if I'm the best option for you. So I called one of my realtor friends and we came over and we just took a look and sat down and see what was going on and did the backstory in the property to see if there was anything owed or anything in that specific nature. And there was a mortgage owed, and she said, I really don't have a number in place. I just want you guys, just to help me get the mortgage cleared. That way I don't have to worry about another mortgage payment while I'm down south. So I asked her, if I gave you a cash offer, you're open to that, or do you want to try the traditional method of listing on the MLS? And she said she really didn't know. So as we went over more options and looking at the, assess the value of the property, look at the damage, seeing what was needed, we just decided that the cash offer would be best for her.
Okay. And what, okay, so that's the part that like really shocked me when I was listening to the podcast is that like she just wanted the mortgage amount. And here I'm thinking, well, if she's moving, like I'd want some kind of money to like help me get, because she moving in with family or?
Yeah, she had 2 kids, and she.
Oh no, Avery, where'd you go? Avery, come back.
Why? Oh, and wait. I'm in the middle of an interview. Let me call you back.
Oh, that's what's happening. I'm like, wait, why did it go away?
All right. Can you let me try to get back here again. 1 second here. Can't.
You're good. I was at first, I'm like, oh no, my internet just cut out or something.
No. I'm trying to get back one. Let me see. I've never done this one before. Hold on. Audio, we're good. Sorry about that. Camera.
You're fine. This just shows you when you're in this business, you get called at whatever time. There we go.
We're back. All right, there we go.
We're back.
Anyway, we're back. So we assessed the value of the property and just tried to go over there to see what the best option was for her. So she owed a significant amount of money on the property. So she had her 2 kids she had to move with. So pretty much I wanted to see what the best amount I can get for her because the house was, I don't know, she lived there for 16 years. She never really did anything. She never could, the grass was all over the place. The porch was terrible. It really wasn't in the best shape. So we pretty much just got her under contract for a couple thousand over what was owed. And I was just going to see what people were going to hit on it, to see how, what people were going to bite at it and see what, what we can do for it.
And how'd that go?
It it didn't go as well expected as first, but I had a few guys that are interested in that particular area, and the guy gave me an offer, and I told her what we were being offered, and I said, you know what, since I paid for you to get your grass cut, I paid for some things to get removed so the house was actually showable. I said, I'll just take a few $100 over what I paid to get that stuff done, and you can have the rest. She was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, you can do that because you need it more than I do, and that's what I'm just here to help. I said, this business will come back to you tenfold.
I was just about to say, now hold up, hold the train. You paid to get her lawn mowed. Like, what else did you do to like? So what? So you helped her like get it into condition to sell?
Yeah, well, actually presentable because the thing about it is, I mean, you look at the house, it looked vacant, but it wasn't. She was just a single mom. She worked 16 to 20 hours a day. She was a dental hygienist. She was always at work all the time, covering for her friends. And it's, you wasn't going to get that much out of it. So we want to at least make it look presentable for her.
That's so sweet. Like that literally, I could not, I'm asking you all these questions that I already know, but like that just blows my mind. And that's why I loved this story. So like, it's story of this, but like what, so you finally got a buyer and so was it within what you guys were hoping for or kind of talk
You know what? I explained to what the buyer needed because I pitched it out. I did an email blast to all my buyers, my cash buyers list, and then they pretty much told me that they're interested in this specific type of property. And he looked at the ARV and he seen how much was owed. He said, "Hey man, we'll give you a couple thousand over what your asking price is because we'll make more than enough money off of this. And I was like, that's fine. It's like the woman could use it. I told them exactly what was going on, and they said, well, you know what? Since the money's going to a good benefit, and the simple fact that this woman's trying to move to meet the better needs of her child, we'll definitely take on this property.
Oh, that's so nice to know you have such great buyers too that have like such the same heart.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
did you
I
find?
don't know. Every buyer's intent is to make a profit, but the simple fact that I built a great rapport with a lot of my buyers, and I leave a lot of my HUDs open to where they can see exactly what's going on. They know I'm an honest guy, so I'm not out here just trying to get the highest of the high, where they can make the skim of the skim. I'm trying to make it a win-win for everybody.
Okay, and then tell us how you close and go on.
All right, so we closed in about 2 weeks. My assignment fee wasn't the best. Pretty much, I just wanted to get back, the $350 I paid for getting the grass cut, and the $800 I paid for when 800 got junk to come remove a lot of stuff out of the property. So I think my assignment fee was maybe $1,500. So she saw the remainder of what was going on, and she called me and was like, "Hey, Avery, there's going to be another amount of money left other than what you offered me." I said, "Yeah, that's for you and the family. You guys go ahead. You got 2 kids. You go ahead, proceed with the moving, and then just let me know how that goes." So she got down there, and then 2 weeks later, I got a piece of paper in the mail. Actually, it was a letter saying that she said, "Thank you, Avery. You've changed my life for the better," and it was more money. She gave me $2,300.
That just makes my heart so happy. Like you literally didn't make much of anything off of this, but it was about you
No,
gave,
I didn't make nothing off that. No.
but you
Yeah.
gave it to her to help her with her kids and moving and because Avery, I already knew that you had a heart of gold, but like when I heard that on the podcast, I was like, this is fantastic. Like, so you build this, it shows this like rapport building and like how that comes back to you tenfold.
Well,
And go
well,
ahead.
the thing about it is, when I'm doing these deals, I take myself out of it completely because the money's not mine to begin with. I just look at it as a bonus for just helping people. So I don't go in with a mindset saying, "Hey, I need to make 5,000, 10,000, 4,000." If I can make an honest dollar just helping somebody out, then I'm going to do it.
I love it. And then so going on from that, like how have you done any deals recently? Any how's the flow going with things in STL?
The flow is going pretty good. I keep my mail going out every Thursday. And every time I come across something, I throw it right in the deal machine. I try to do it in like bulk orders. Sometimes I used to single-handedly just send them out, but I used to try to do 25 to 30 at a time every Thursday and just get them sent right out, and the phones are ringing. So as long as the phone's ringing, I'm answering, and that's always good.
I love it. I love that so much. Now, have you is it still you're still just the one man show? Like with
Oh
your
yeah,
business?
oh yeah, I'm the hands-on guy, man. I do it all myself. Yeah, I do everything myself.
The hands dirty wholesaler, just a one man show.
Yes, man. Well, you know
I
what? It takes the fun out of it if I give it to somebody else, man. So I actually like going into the houses because every address has a different story. So it's always something new for me.
now where who's been like have you had mentors? I know you were on Wholesaling Inc. Did you use them as like a for like coaching and
Mhm.
stuff like that?
I use pretty much everybody that's in this business as coaching. Chris Monroe himself. I take notes from you guys. I take notes from Cody, Tag Hewer. Everybody. Lauren. Everybody that's in this business. I take a little piece of what.
Oh no. Avery's super popular. Welcome everyone. I see a lot of new faces. Oh, there you are. Oh no, your audio. I can't hear you. Yeah. Mm-mm. No. Nope. You're fine. I can almost read lips. I don't know what you're saying, but you can hear me? You can hear me. I can't hear you. Chris says exit out and come back in, Avery. All right, we're going to see Avery here in a minute. Guys, how freaking amazing is that story, though? Like, I love hearing that. And that's what this business is all about. I know the majority of people go with their hearts and like to help. It is all about helping. Put that in your postcards and your marketing. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, he's so busy. This man works, he works full time. He does this wholesaling part time, but he's like consistent. So he's closing deals consistently because he's driving for dollars and he's sending out mail every Thursday. It's so amazing. And that's Avery's been with DealMachine for when I was taking chats. I was the support for DealMachine when I first started, and I was the only one. And I remember talking to Avery when I was doing support chats. So he's been with DealMachine for he has to be close on 2 years almost with DealMachine. And I love having him on because he just has such a great heart. But yeah, he's working full time and COVID hit. You know, he works for the airlines. I think he works for, no, I'm not going to say, I have no idea who he actually works for, but I know he works for the airline. So when COVID hit, got to do more deals. I hope I can get him back on. I feel bad. We couldn't hear him. I know everybody should go follow the hands_dirty_wholesaler. The hands dirty. No, the hands dirty whole. I follow him on Instagram. I'll post it here. Oh, Shaniqua, this is recorded, so don't worry. You'll get to see it. He said it in the beginning. I love DM, just can't figure the new features out. Maureen, I'm here to help you, girlfriend. What features you having issues with? I can do a demo while we wait, or I can help you with that. Yes, Shaniqua, I can do a quick snippet of his story. So Avery was on here, had some technical difficulties getting him in with audio. I can't talk today. Basically, his story was he sent out postcards. This woman called him, had held on to his postcard, had it on her fridge. She needed to move because she had a child that had some learning disabilities, needed some extra help. So they needed to move to down south. The Hands Dirty Wholesaler on IG. Thank you, Chris Monroe. Thank you. So she needed to move really quickly. The house she'd been living in for 16 years, hadn't done anything with it. He got it under contract. She needed to owe on the mortgage. She didn't even look on the ARV. And he was just like, how can I help this woman? So he sent out a mass email to his buyers. He found one, told the buyer, had really good rapport with them, ended up getting paid for the woman's grass to get cut. He did. Paid for the woman's grass to get cut, some other stuff to kind of get put together. So he did that out of his own pocket just to help her so that way it could sell. And then he not only, like, he gave extra money to her to help her move her family down there because she just wanted the mortgage amount so that she didn't have to worry about it. She wasn't asking for anything more. But Avery, being the amazing man he is, gave her some of the money that he was getting from the buyers because they wanted to help him out. And she ended up a couple weeks later sending him back the money and thanking him. Actually, I think he said it was more than what he had given her, thanking him for helping her out. It's amazing. And it just shows how much like this business is all about helping people. Maureen, I can't always take pics. Maureen, I'm going to screenshot this and send this to support to figure out why you can't always take pics, because you should be able to. I know for me, my challenges is that I end up adding the property. So I'll do this really quick. So I end up adding the property. So I'll pin it. Okay, this isn't good because I've added like every property around here, but I'll tap on the property and I'll forget to press add property, and then I can't like unless I press add property, it's not going to let me take the picture. So sometimes I'm like, why can't I take the picture? But I didn't actually add the property, because I usually do tap to add mode, which I literally tap and then the picture goes up. Let me know if that helps. If not, like I'm going to send this to support right now. So that way they can reach out to you. Okay. I'm going to, I want to message Avery to see if he's okay. I know. I love great stories too. I will, and welcome to the family. Thank you, I'm going to say this wrong. I'm so sorry. Talethia? That's pretty. Thank you. We love you guys so much. Chris, driving for dollars right now. Love it. Chris is out there getting it. Who else is driving for dollars today? I drove for dollars with actually David's Deal Finder on Monday. And that was really interesting, you guys. And we're actually going to be making a video on like what goes on in the mind of a deal finder, because Talethia. Oh man, I almost had it. Oh, I'm happy I got it almost correct. KA, been knowing about DealMachine for a minute, but never took any steps until now. Awesome. Well, welcome, and let us know if you need anything. Excited to have you with us. We have a lot of great videos on the YouTube channel to help you get started. Hello, Clinton. So great to see you, friend. My first time here. That was a great story. Dwayne, welcome to the live. I love getting to know everyone in the live. Gonna go deal machining right now. Heck yes. Oh, we love you guys so much. This is why I miss, I'll have to tell you about a deal finder. Yes. I love getting to know y'all. I would love for you guys to come on the live so I can talk to you guys, because I miss chatting with everyone in the chat. We have a lot of support now. And so this is my way of getting to connect with you guys. Also through our Facebook group, which is so much fun. But I love, comment on the YouTube videos. I love commenting back. And getting to know you guys and your stories and hearing and cheering for you guys when you succeed. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Maureen, so the deal finder are people who drive for dollars for you. David just hired 3 of them, and we actually have a whole video on how he recruited them and everything with DealMachine. So I actually got to drive with his deal finder, and it was really interesting to hear like how he found David's listing. Also like his thoughts being asked to drive and find distressed homes, and like why he continues to drive and be very consistent for David. Because if you've tried to recruit drivers before, they usually end up falling off and you don't really know when you get ghosted. Oh, so glad. Well, thank your friend. And we're so excited to have you part of the family. So how is tap to add different from pin mode? Great idea. And great to see you again, friend. Tap to add. So adding pin mode is you tap the property, you see the info, and then you have to press add property to get it onto your system. Tap to add mode is where you just tap the property and it's already added into your system. Oh, good. Looking forward to hearing what you think of it and to help you along the way. I do demos a lot of the times. I won't be doing a live this Friday, but I am going to try to get someone to do a live for you guys, maybe get a guest host on. I'm actually going to be going to Chi-Town to take my dad to a doctor appointment. So if you're in Chi-Town, hello. Dang, Chris has got the 1,000-mile badge. Way to go, Chris. Did it rain? Did it do the like confetti thing? That's like my favorite part of when I get a badge, especially the gold nugget one. I need to know about that. I'm so sorry. I did not know what I talked about. Oh, tap to add in pin mode. Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Got my first deal after adding 200 properties. What? Anthony, I want to hear about this deal, man. You're on Facebook, I see. You should DM me and you should come on a live. I want to hear all about this deal. You should also get on a call with David so we can put you on YouTube. What's the best? $49.99 as far as features, low budget at this time. I'm a realtor also. I'd say if you're just starting out, start out on the basic. We made it so that you can scale your business with it. So the things, if you're going to be sending mail, it's now 55 cents across the board, except for enterprise. It's going to be 49 cents for postcards. Skip tracing, 17 cents. The only thing that's different with going from professional and basic is if you have like a partner or you have drivers you want to do, that would be a big thing, because we also go in and like you have the route tracking on professional, whereas you don't really need route tracking on basic because it's usually just a one-man show and you can tell where you've been and where you haven't been. But on route tracking for professional, because you'll have a bigger team, it's just really nice. And you get to use the Chrome extension on professional as well. So if you wanted to do virtual driving for dollars. So I'd say, Maureen, if you're just getting started, I would just do the basic right now and see and make sure that works well with your budget. Because I always tell people, like, just make sure it works with your budget first. That's numero uno. Follow up on them leads. Yes. Looking forward to using DealMachine this weekend. Dwayne, I'd love to hear how it goes. That's exciting. I'm also going to be, I usually try to drive at least once a week. See, Anthony, they want to hear all about the deal. All right, so I don't know where Avery went. That makes me sad. I'm going to have him back on again because I love Avery and he has a great stories and he's also just really motivational. Little things for you guys to know. We have a webinar on Thursday that you all should come to, and it's in your dashboard on DealMachine. Super awesome couple. They're great. You get to ask questions and get answers. You get to see David. Also, another video we're dropping today is about David's first BRRRR property. Buy, renovate. Oh my gosh, I always forget. There's 4 R's and I always forget what they all stand for. But basically, I took these videos within the first like 2 weeks of me working at DealMachine. David was working on his first BRRRR. So these videos were taken on my camera phone. And we're just now showing them to where David was working with his first set of contractors. And so he talks about like how he found them. And you can tell you can see the questions David's asking them, what they're doing, how he goes about finding out different things in the house that he needs to readjust. So I'm really excited about that. Also, the group of guys he has are just hilarious. They're so sweet. They're nice. They're funny. They should have their own reality TV show. So I'm excited about that video to drop this week. as well. Also, if you miss out on the webinar on Thursday, there is going to be a replay on Friday, just so you guys know. Bye, Tom. See you tomorrow night. Support is lightning fast. So glad guys, we went from 5 support to now we're at like 11, I think. So a lot of them are very new and they're learning a lot. As y'all know, there's a lot to learn with DealMachine. So they're doing great. We are very thankful to have them. Sometimes there are properties on the map, but no address number. How do I know if I'm adding the right property if I hit add deal? I hope this question makes sense. There's no address number on the property or on the map. So they're on the map, but not, and they don't know if the property address. That makes sense completely. So what I do is I look at the house next to it, see what address that is, and then compare it to on the map on DealMachine, and then I know which one is added. Thank you so much. Buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat. I think he's done that on at least 3 of his houses, 4, if not all of them. On the map, it does not show the number. That I don't know why, but I would definitely reach out to support to see why it wouldn't. The only thing I can think of is if the longitude, the actual like map points don't come up in Google. It won't show, but that just seems strange that it wouldn't show address numbers. So definitely reach out to support because I want to make sure that we get that taken care of. Oh, Chris uses satellite mode, which actually David, I think, prefers satellite mode too. I use the other one just because the trees and stuff, and I use the highlight mode, and that ends up taking up a lot. And I can see it better when it's not in satellite view. I feel like there's something else that I need to tell you guys that's coming up. Hey, K.A. Johnson, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable here. So if let's, yeah. Thank you so much, Dolores. Appreciate you. Oh, Anthony says he's seen where the address wasn't shown and had to zoom in more. Okay, so Shaniqua, I would try that, but if it's still giving you issues, let support know. It happens sometimes if you tap on the property. Okay, it will still bring up the property info. At least that's in my experience. Yeah, it's not, because then it also goes into, if it doesn't show the property, it goes into crosshairs mode. And so you can just slide it over and see if it'll pull up then. Shanita, how's it going, girl? Thank you. I appreciate you. I just got my bangs trimmed again. They were getting too long. Also got I have the back of my head shaved. So I got a little design in there. Not that you all needed to know that, but we share our lives together. Also, I wanted to show people, oh, wait, hold on. Shanita, I'm having issues pulling up a lead address. I put the address in, but won't bring up info. Okay, Shanita, I'm going to send this to support. So that way we get you all worked out. I don't know why it's not showing you the address you put in. Oh, Maureen. Oh, never mind. Maureen, AJ should be reaching out to you. He couldn't find you in the system for a minute. Shanita, are you under Shanita or Erica? I want to make sure they know who to reach out to. I can't get back. Okay. So I want to know, since I don't have car, make one driver to drive around, but now can I hire some people for me? I don't have a car. So I'm going to try to, I don't know if I fully know. Oh, hold on. Okay. Erica, you go by Erica in there. Okay. Shanita, you'll love this. AJ goes, she's the detective you had on your live a few weeks ago. See, Shanita, girl, gotta have you back on too. You can hire people to drive for you. You can also do virtual driving for dollars with the Chrome extension. You can hire people for you. There is a video on our YouTube channel showing David hiring drivers and how you can do that with DealMachine, and kind of the pay structures too that he sees works really well for that. Dolores, yes, I can explain that. Let me just go ahead here. And share my screen here. Okay, I'm going to log in here really quick. Okay, so pin mode and tap to add mode. What are the differences? How do they work? So I have to go someplace that I'm not. I can hear my computer running really hard. There. Okay, so right now I'm in pin mode. So pin mode is if I tap on this property, I have to press this add lead button right here to have it added into my list. If I change this, if I click on pin mode and I go to tap to add mode, I just click on the property and it's already added. That's the difference between pin mode and tap to add mode. Hi. To reconfirm, when I look up an address and it says pending approval, that means I can start to market, correct? Yes. So anything pending approval just means that you haven't started marketing to it. Yep. Perfect. Oh, no, you're totally fine. I just wanted to make sure I was answering it correctly. Shanita, what? All right, Shanita, you ready to come on another live with me? I want to hear all about it. Hello, Cliff. Yeah, so actually, Telethia, I'm sorry. I know I said it wrong. What you can do is you can go to David's video and it'll show you how to do it step by step. And also, just so everyone knows, in the description for it, we actually have, like, I put the driver contract, the Indeed listing as well. So just so you guys are aware of that, that's all in the description. Shanita, send me an email, girl. We can figure out a time to get together and show that, or we can do it on a live. You're welcome, Dolores. Not a problem. Well, guys, I do have another meeting I have to go into, and I'm going to message our friend Avery and see where he went. But please check out the beginning of this video. He tells an amazing story. Just so thankful for you all, as always. And let us know if there's anything else that we can do for you. But happy deal finding, and I will see you guys later.